All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back here to Dreamhack Summer 2013. We're going to be watching Epsilon play 10 in to decide who's going to be playing Curse, I guess. That's what we're facing up against here. That's how the group works. At Copenhagen Wolves, they took a devastating victory against Curse, and now they're through as the first-placed team here. So some interesting stuff coming out in this group, and maybe something that we weren't really... I wasn't expecting Curse to play that badly against Copenhagen Wolves, to be honest.
I expected them to put up more of a fight, but you know, it's all the same. As long as you're losing, you're still losing. I'm not sure if that's fair assumption of their level. I don't think the difference is that huge between those two teams. So I'm not sure if that one game really matters. You know, a win is a win. Copenhagen Wolves were the better team, and they earned the first spot in the group. So right now we're gonna watch 10, who lost against Copenhagen Wolves in our first match of the day. Go up against Epsilon, who lost on Inferno against Curse. So, like you said, the loser of this match is out. They're going to be exiting Dreamhack in last place. The winner of this match is going to play Curse, and that match is going to decide who's going to play second in this Group B and advance for the playoffs that are taking place on Monday.
Yeah, that is pretty much what it is. I mean, I don't know. Do you have a favorite here between 10 and Epsilon? Could you call it, straight on?
I think based on the two matches, I think it's really hard to say. I want to say that I think the Germans are better when I'm looking at when I just look at the player names and everything on paper. But I think Epsilon is probably better as a team. I just really have no faith on these German guys because they've never really performed on LAN yet. There's a lot of the same guys, QK Mantis and Asmo. They're the two guys, albeit the best two guys in faculty, but they're still part of that crew who wreck people online. And then just did nothing online. I was talking to one of my old teammates, Alu, who plays for the Finnish team Cursive, as I was watching Western Wolves play NIP, and he was saying the same thing. He was saying 10 were absolutely amazing online. And he said he was not at all surprised when they got demolished in that first game.
Yeah, I mean, it's a surprise to some people how different it is playing on LAN as opposed to online, and I guess it could be a bit of a shock if you're not that used to it, or if you're just, if you bring the mentality that you have online into a LAN tournament, and then all of a sudden you get crushed, and you wonder what the hell happened. But I think we're about to be live now, so we should really get into the game if we're not already. So Epsilon playing 10 here. The first round coming up in just a second. Knife round has already been, so Epsilon, they're going to be starting on the CT side, leaving 10 on the terrorist side here. We're looking at Inferno again. So we've been seeing that map a while now. Guess that's popular.
Yeah, has to be, at least among these two teams. You know, the way the map removals work, both teams probably remove their weak maps. And if they don't have that many clearly weaker maps, they might remove the other team's best map. So you wind up with teams playing their average map against the other team's average map. JW going for a very aggressive push, and it's not working out. CLY
There's no one in the A-bomb site now. They put 4 people on Banana. This is a huge risk from Epsilon. If 10 realizing what's going on now, I mean, if they realize what's happening, they could just take the A-bomb site and win the round, more or less. But they don't, and here they come into the middle. Stavros getting caught out of position, and that is a little bit of a problem. QK Mantis is over here waiting, and Struxy's actually right underneath them. He can do everything. He's going to peek on up. Will take one down and gets a double grade play from Struxy, and he's going to fall back. Flusher taking down QK Mantis, but gets dropped by CLY. It's going to be 1-on-3 for Devil Walk here, and he's just kind of running back and forth with this knife, wondering what happened here. What a confusing round to start off with. I mean, what a strange push going on for Epsilon here. 4 people over by Banana, and just leaving, I think it was it Schneider or Flusher over here?
It was JW, he pushed... no, never mind, you were talking about, yes. JW was for CTs and CLY was for Ts.
Yeah.
I was getting a little confused there. I was trying to check the score for the other game. Looks like Team X is up 11-5, now 12-5.
Against
Refuse, or ESG, in that...
yeah, and the winner of that's going to play against an IP?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works. CLY getting a triple kill in this game, and now we're going to be putting us on to a second round here. 10 taking the pistol round on the terrorist side. Going to be feeling good for them. Good start to this match for them. We have an important match, this one, to decide who's going to be facing up against Curse here. Grenade onto Struxy. Going to do some damage, but it's not too bad. JW, and this is something I've seen Epsilon do so much, they buy shotguns. Oh my god, he almost headshotted his teammate then. But yeah, shotgun not uncommon on someone like JW.
A lot of damage dealt on 10 early on. QK Mantis at 10 health, Struxy 59, Stavros 48. So
yeah,
especially with JW still holding this shotgun here, this could be a little dangerous.
It definitely could be. Sentries is going to get a kill. Struxy's going to get him down afterwards. And JW, that shotgun, not going to do anything. But here's Flusher. Oh, he really tried for the kill there, but Devilwalker's going to do it. It's a 1-on-2. This is a really, really good eco round from Epsilon. Even though that shotgun actually did nothing at all, they still managed to get 3 kills.
Yeah, it was a well-played round by Epsilon. They took a lot of weapons out of 10's hands, and all smart play. They had a good save round against Curse too, where they did something similar. So
yeah,
that's something that also factors in when you've been a team for a little bit longer. So you have, obviously, when you make a team, you focus on the most important rounds. You focus on pistols. You focus on weapon rounds. You don't really necessarily have a lot of time to focus on save round strategies.
Yeah.
So when you're a team for a longer time, you have more time to focus on those miniature things and try to just perfect your game. And you can see that in Epsilon. They have way more plans for their save rounds here.
Yeah. I guess sort of practicing for save rounds feels a little bit like setting yourself up to, like, you're expecting to lose. Like, guys, in case we lose a lot of rounds, what are we going to do? Well, like, you'd rather focus on the positive stuff.
It's not necessarily that you're looking at the failures, because you know you're going to have to save every single match. But I think it's more so that you focus on what's most important. You're not expecting to win save rounds, but you are expecting to win weapon rounds and pistol rounds. So you want to focus on where you can get the most return.
Yeah. Let's see here. Schneider coming in. They've also picked up an AK on Sentries, and he's going to get the kill on CLY. It's now 3-on-2 in this eco round. 3-on-1. Oh my god, Mantis in a 1-on-3 here. If he can't do this, they're gonna lose this round. And they do. That was just pistols from Epsilon. What a crazy round. They pick up a lot of... this is not just a round win. This is a round win with 3 people alive who can pick up rifles. Epsilon, this is brilliant from them. This is really good.
Epsilon with a strong start. You know, that pistol round, little unlucky with the push, as 10 was playing so passively, just all the way back in spawn, that the push didn't really work. But after that, almost won the second round, won the third round. Strong play by Epsilon so far.
Yeah, and this could be a really, really strong indication for what's going to be happening for the remainder of this match, because I think that's going to really shell-shock 10. They're going to be, going to be a little bit surprised by that.
Well, I think this round is going to decide how much that eco loss will matter, because if they win this round back, it's not going to be a big deal. But if they lose this, that's when it's truly first going to hit them, because they're going to have to save. As long as they have money to buy, you can kind of shrug it off and be like, all right, guys, we'll win this round. And once they realize they're looking at a 2K bank account and a save round coming up, it's a little different. Yeah, it absolutely is. JW hiding underneath here, looking for the smoke, waiting for someone to come on in, but no one is... Yeah, they actually are. There are 2 people in the apartment, and here we go, gonna peek on out, seal why he wants to do it, but JW showing where he is, and it's gonna change his position a little bit. I think that's smart play. Like, as soon as the other team basically knows where you are, it's really gonna make a massive difference. So let's just see here. Devilwalk hiding and looking up for a kill on anyone who might be boosting up. But it looks like, I don't know, it looks like the push might come to A if they could get the right time for it. Asma, what has he got with grenades? He actually has just 1 flashbang, so he can't really fake up B that much. At least not with a grenade. And it looks like they are trying to go for a bit of a fake there towards A, and now they are going to rotate back into Banana. Stavros still looking for a shot here in A. And he is going to see Sentry soon. No, he actually snuck into CT spawn. I'm not sure if he was spotted by the CTs or if he might be able to get a kill. He is. Takes out Sentries. He's going to get flanked here by Snyder. And GW takes still defending. It's really incredible. It's going to be 3-on-3 here. And what will happen next? Flusher has to reload. He got a kill, but he's going to go down to Struxy. It's going to be a 2-on-2 now. The bomb goes down. Schneider comes in to try and get some revenge here. This is a pretty important round. Epsilon, are they going to keep on where they left off from the eco round? Doesn't look like it. JW now in a 1-on-2. Takes down 1, and can he get the other one? He will do it. That's a huge clutch by JW. And that was actually a smart rotation from him, too. He was the person who got that kill onto Stavros by CT spawn. And obviously, at that time, Stavros must have called, okay, there's 2 guys coming from this way. And he might have even seen their names. So once it gets to that point where it's a 2-on-2, Stavros is probably calling on Mumble. He's probably going to say, JW was in CT spawn. He killed me in CT spawn. Yeah. Which led to, I'm not sure who was the second German player remaining. He jumped in the floor because he figured JW from coming from spawn. So that was going to be a perfect spot for him. But JW had rotated all the way around the map and was able to get that free kill because of that. So that was smart play by him. Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. That's really, really a nice way of utilizing the information you have. And like essentially, he knew what they were saying and he used that against them. So really good job. And Flusher, gonna fall on back. Devilwalk the only one defending here. It's gonna be an eco round from 10 this time. And let's see if they could do something here.
or if they can, if they're just going to fold. I mean, there's a deagle here on CLY, a shiny deagle looking into this bomb site. See if you get a quick headshot. I actually don't think we've had any of those headshots so far in this tournament.
Don't think so either.
But they are nice once they arrive.
Well, we'll get some later, without a doubt. They're due.
They are due. Long overdue. Here we go. CLY going to fall on back. Looks like they want to rush into the pit. But actually just stopping a little bit. QK Mantis has the bomb and is going to be the first one, and he's going to jump on through the smoke. And here we go. CLY trying for it. Not going to get it. Can he get the headshot? He really wants it. But his teammates are dropping at the same time, and so will he. Struxy going down. No casualties on Epsilon, in spite of a lot of damage done. Yeah, they all survived.
They played very well. They fell back into the site. They didn't play anybody in the pit where he might get killed, and the Germans might be able to pick up his gun, which could lead to more casualties. So that was smart play by them. Managed to barely survive without losing players. They had a couple of people down to just about 10 health. Yeah. And we're going to get to the first proper gun round for both teams, where everybody has plenty of cash to purchase whatever they wish.
They're going to boost sentries up here to see if...
aggressive push by Flusha in Banana takes out Asmo. Very aggressive. Devil Walk gets a second kill. You can see...
JW is waiting up here. Going to shut down CLY. 5-on-2. What were you saying?
I was going to say, they actually had a setup in B in case the CTs died, where Schneider was still hiding in the site. So had the CTs died in Banana, there would have been a third guy that the Germans could have never expected, as JW gets his second op kill of the round. And it's going to be just an easy round for Epsilon, who are looking very, very strong so far in this match. They're playing very well.
Yeah, so like having a third guy in B, that's pretty unorthodox. Do you think that's like a LAN type setup for Epsilon, like something they've prepared specifically for a LAN event?
I mean, they might do the same setup online. I haven't really seen them play lately, so I'm not sure. But the idea is just that you're doing that in case the B guys get killed.
Yeah. There we go. It's gonna be 7 rounds in now. 2-4 is the score. 10. They took the pistol round, but they lost the third round, and they just can't. They have not recovered yet from it.
And Epsilon playing strong as CTs. They showed the same thing against Curse. They faltered as... Actually, no. They had a good T side against Curse. That was my mistake. And then they got a bunch of... They didn't really do well as CTs. But, you know, it also looks good for them that they're able to get these rounds as counter-terrorists this time, because we've already seen their T side can be strong.
Oh, this could be a
as
really
10
huge
is going
grenade.
for a very aggressive B push here. Flusha with 3 kills. Devil Walk with 1. We'll see who's going to get the last. It's going to be Devil Walk. And that's going to be a 5-2.
Yeah. Again, I mean, Epsilon, they're just doing so well. They are also building up a lot of money. They're not losing very many players in these rounds. I mean, more than 12,000 on 4 of their players is a very, very, very good start for the Swedish team here. The Germans struggling a little bit. They're 3 rounds behind, and it seems like the difference is really building up right now. They are buying this round, though, so let's see if they can try and bring it back. They need a good early kill somewhere, and they've not found it yet. Here, Sentry's going to jump on through. JW looking down the middle, and there's no one with an orb waiting, so if they try and peek here, could really end badly.
Snyder gets dealt some early damage in Banana. Nothing too amazing. JW with an op kill. He's been playing very well here.
Yep, he definitely has, and he's sort of their go-to AWPer, which is interesting because a lot of teams, they don't really sort of prefer playing AWP on Inferno, but I guess Epsilon, they feel confident, and so far it's been working out. It's now 5-on-3 in this round. QK Mantis, Struxy, and Staros, what can they possibly do to bring back the situation? I mean, it's going to require some of the most brilliant entry kills we've ever seen, we've seen so far, at least in this tournament, to bring it back.
And JW really has impressed me so far in these 2 matches that we've seen. I was definitely one of those people that thought he was without a doubt cheating in that match against ESC. Yeah. That was a scandal back in, like, I believe in November maybe, in the third qualifier on Mill. Yeah. Was hitting a lot of questionable shots through smokes. And, you know, I'm not saying he didn't cheat, because I could have possibly known that. But he's been backing it up with some solid play here on LAN, so...
Yeah, that's always nice to see. I mean, and it is really difficult to tell sometimes. Here we go. Mantis going to come in through the archway. JW with another kill on Staros through the smoke, and Flusha going to take down one more. Finally, JW gets shut down, but it's a little bit too late. Struxy here in a 1-on-4 and making a lot of noise. And Flusha kind of just, trying to fall back, but will get dropped here. Struxy 1-on-3, and finally being shut down.
Too little, too late.
Yeah.
I mean, we're talking about the counter-terrorist money situation. 4 of them started this round with over 15,000.
Yeah, that's really, really scary.
They're loaded.
Yeah, what it really means is that if 10 they finally manage to get in a round, then it's not even gonna like Epsilon not even gonna care. They could just buy in the next round and be fine with it. And obviously that is a huge that's really a huge advantage, not just sort of in the game, but also sort of mentally realizing that it's no problem losing a round. But so far they're not really even gonna do that. It seems like playing really well. Stavros is going to take down JW, so that's a really important early kill. And they have Snyder over here by Banana, so if 10 are not careful, they have to remember to check that corner, which Flusher, I love this setup. If Flusher goes out here, now he's going to fall back, but sometimes you could put one person down here and then Snyder going to take down 1, 2, trying to get a third will be dropped. But it's a 2-for-2 trade, and Struxy took a lot of damage.
Yeah, he still did 70 damage to the third guy as well, so that was a big play. You know, Flusher didn't really need to stay here. He just needed to make his presence known. I think he took a little shot, you know, through a nade. That's enough for the terrorists to be looking that way and not at that corner where Schneider was. So that was a nice bait by the CTs to make up for JW's early death. Yeah, really, really clever stuff, and as yeah, because I wanted Flusher to have stayed there behind the car and draw out their attention, but I guess as you said, a grenade and a little bit of action is enough to make them look the other way, and it really worked. This time, Flusher really the only one defending B, and he's pretty fiercely right into the CT spawn. So if they go for it right now, it would be perfect. But they can't obviously know that. They're taking it slowly, 30 seconds on the clock as they try and make their way in here, and Flusher. Devilwalk also coming in, so the time that they're wasting here is bringing the other teammates closer and closer for Epsilon. This is really important right now. Devilwalk is here. Flusher will get a kill. And Devilwalk waiting to look up here. He has an AK as well. They're going to peek on out, and Devilwalk going to... Oh my god, that was 2 really quick AK shots, and that was actually... that was worth saving there. 7-2, 10 rounds in. And I think we've got a replay coming up as well, so let's check that out. Though, just waiting a little bit for that replay. 10 rounds in, 7-2 is the score now, and we're moving on to the 10th round. Epsilon just taking round after round, and now they're playing really aggressively in the middle here with JW looking in. Up in the apartments has an AK, and Stavros is going to go down. It's another eco round from the German team. It's not looking too good. Sentry's going to get dropped, going to take one down, and CLY here with a kill. Sentry's getting a double. It's interesting that it's Snyder upping now over JW. Yeah. He's upping this round, and he was since the beginning, and JW had an M4, so that's a little difference in their game plan. Obviously, once Asmo goes down, it's going to go down to a 8-2 lead for the Swedes, and you know, it is looking pretty bad for those Germans. It really is. Sentry stepping up this round with a triple kill, looking good. 8-2 is now the score, 11 rounds in. And I don't know, I mean, JW has got his ult back, so I don't know, maybe they just sometimes, you know, they feel like it should be Snyder's turn to get some action in as well. Mantis has an ult this time. I think that's the first one on the terrorist side so far in this match. So let's see if it will work or not. Mantis is actually pretty good with an ult, but can he stand up to JW? That's the question. He's certainly waiting for him here in the middle, but this time, what are they doing? There comes JW, maybe looking into the middle a little bit later than Mantis was hoping for, and there was also smoke going off. Flusher hiding behind the sandbags over here, and Devilwalk's ready to help him out. Are they going to... They're going to see some action here in Banana just any second now when the terrorists peek that next corner. Devilwalk is already waiting there. It's going to be Strux and Asmo in Banana. It looks like they are going to fall back now. There's enough pressure from the CTs to make them fall back. CLY with a pick on JW. Yeah, really important. Sentry's boosted up here. And he's really the only one defending. Flusher is coming in for the archway, but Sentries here, if they come out through the middle, could get some really good kills in, but there's so much smoke going on. It's not actually really difficult to see what's happening. You could tell without the X-ray here, almost nothing easy, but he will get a kill on Mantis. Really crazy stuff. And now in the site, Flusher waiting. 10. They're just not connecting the dots here, and they will get one kill, but it's back to a 3-on-3, and they were off to a very good start here. Asmo going to get one. 2-on-2. Sentry's going to quick rotate on the lane, but Smoke is going to block the... Oh, it's actually going to go all the way around the halls. Yeah. And he might be able to surprise Stavros here. Stavros is going to be looking. There's a bit of an early flash by Schneider. He could have thrown that a little later. Stavros is going to take out Schneider. Asmo is going to take out both of them, so... Yeah. So, but, I mean... It's going to be the third round for the Germans. Yeah, they had the right idea, though. I mean, I kind of like what they were up to here. If they could have put sentries up here, and then Schneider with a flashbang into the pit, and then pushed him out of the apartments at the exact same time, would have worked. But as you said, it was a little bit too soon. So communication not really optimal here on Epsilon. I think that they could have done that better. Yeah, it wasn't really a big mistake. It was probably something along the lines of the guy in the hallway asking if you can flash, and the CT just flashing instead of asking when. Yeah,
probably, yeah, that's actually probably what happened. Let's see here, Schneider holding in the middle here. Some decoy grenades just coming out in the middle, I don't know. Guess just trying to confuse the enemy here, but they are actually up in the apartments really aggressively at 10. Stavros gonna get a kill on Sentries, JW with a kill on CLY, and here's JW with a double up in the apartments. And that will be another really nice advantage here for Epsilon. 2-for-1 trade.
You could also point out that CLY purchased the gun himself instead of asking for a drop from Asmo, who had 5,000. And as a result, he had no nades whatsoever. So that was a bit of a mistake by the Germans there. That's something you do out of inexperience. You just buy without seeing if anybody has money to drop. So yeah, that's a mistake there, as JW misses a nade pretty badly. His team's still up in a 4v3 thanks to his 2 kills. We'll see what the terrorists wind up doing this round. Yeah,
JW hiding here in a really good position. I think they know he's here. They're going to peek on out in just a second. Here comes the peek. JW will get that 1 kill. Triple for him. And it's going to be 3-on-2 here. 30 seconds on the clock, so 10 can do this, but they need early kills like that. Mantis with 1 and making it a double for himself. Will put down the bomb, but Asmo in a lot of trouble, but will get the headshot on a jumping flusher. And now Devilwalk here going to be coming in 1-on-2. He has really a lot of health here. They need good headshots on him if they want to bring him down early. Will come through, and Mantis getting the triple kill. Devilwalk kind of looking the wrong way through the smoke there. It's really tough decision, tough choice.
That was a big mistake by that counter-terrorist on top of Small Pit who kept spraying at Asmo. That was one of those rounds where I think when he started spraying, he figured, okay, well, I'm going to get him. Yeah. When he started missing, he figured he's so close to dying. Whereas if he just stopped spraying and actually aimed, he would have easily killed him. So, you know, still money for Epsilon to buy this round, but if they lose this round, they're not going to have too much money for the following one. So 10 definitely still have a chance to sneak into this game. We see Sentries opping now. Yeah. Epsilon, so that's a bit of inconsistency in their game plan.
They're really switching it up here. JW up in the apartments waiting for someone to come in. Stavros is right here, and CLY right to his left. It's just a matter of time before they run into each other. He must be able to hear them as well. Over by Banana, there's also some action going on, but let's see here. JW is going to fall on back, and Flusher waiting for someone to come in. Who's that down there? It's Asmo. Sentries with a shot taking down Mantis, and looks like they want to push for this A-bomb site right now. And the question is if they'll be able to do it. JW's in the pit. Sentries has to be careful here. He's going to peek on back towards the archway. Oh, he just turns around at the wrong time, and Stavros making his way, and Schneider will shut him down. And that is a problem now for 10. They're 5-on-3. Struxy has an orb, but only 3 HP. Wanted to get a kill on someone in the pit, but it's not happening. Asmo going to peek in here. Oh, nice shot onto Sentries. Here comes Asmo around the corner. Wants to pick up the bomb. It's down in the archway, and it's going to go down. CLY and Struxy 2-on-4, and the CT have the bomb. That's not really what they're looking for.
Strux with just 3 health points, so he's going to die from a single shot from any weapon in the game. It looks really hard for the Germans. Only 15 seconds left. I can't see them winning this. We'll see what happens. And Schneider finishes both of them off from the library. Yeah. It's going to make it 9-4. Still, the Germans are still going to be able to buy. Once again, by the way, if you look at tab really quickly, you see Asmo with 9.4 thousand. Both CLY and QK Mantis, 1,500 and 1,650. That means both of them purchased weapons once again last round without asking for a drop. So it's a big issue when professional teams don't know how to manage their money, and it just really adds up. You can easily get those 2 extra nades. Maybe sometimes you're looking at a guy, you shoot him low. If you had a nade, you kill him, but you don't because you're mismanaging your purchases.
Yeah, absolutely. This eco round starting off here. Asmo had a rifle and will take down 1. QK Mantis taking down Flusher.
Oh, look, here's that setup I was talking about earlier with the pushing Banana and Schneider waiting in the site. We'll see what Schneider can do. He gets the bomb planter. He gets the second guy. Can he get more? Obviously, 10 not expecting him to be there whatsoever. He gets the 3rd kill as well. Sentries picking 1-1, and it's all down to CLY, who is surely going to get taken down any second.
Yeah, that's a really, really smart play here. Coming in with the Glock will take down Schneider, but it's too late. So that is exactly right. In case someone wasn't aware of what we were talking about, if they tuned in since, basically what happened is that there were 2 CTs out here aggressive on on Banana. They got killed, but then Schneider was the 3rd guy, and that's unorthodox. Like, usually you have 2 people covering B, you have 3 people covering A, and that's exactly what 10 thought was happening. So they were like, okay, we got the 2 people in B, let's go for it, and then there was Schneider. So,
so the really setup worked out perfectly.
Yeah, really smart play coming out from them here. And 10 not wise to the situation in time. Sentries again with an orb looking down Banana this time, so they're not just switching out the Orpus, they're also switching out the position. There's actually 2 orbs on Epsilon this time. JW has 1 too. 10. Are they going to be ready for it? It's the 13th round. Schneider going to take down one aggressively over here. And there's more coming in. CLY, is he going to be up in time? Oh, he just catches Snyder a little bit. JW gets a double kill in the middle and making it a triple. Oh my god, that will certainly shut down any round. And that is going to be 5-on-1 here. Man, what a tough first half here for 10.
Yeah, it's going to be 11-4. That's a very, very comfortable lead for Epsilon, I think. I think they feel very good about finishing the half with 11 rounds. I think the way I like to look at it is if you were to ask a team before a map or before it goes live, you ask them, would you take 11 rounds for this half and not play it at all? I think Epsilon says yes.
Yeah.
And that means it's a good half for them.
Definitely.
And you know, they showed a very strong terrorist side against Curse earlier. So I think they definitely are favorites to win it as Schneider hits a nice AK headshot there.
Yeah.
Finishing
Schneider
top of the scoreboard with a score of 17-7 with 6 assists. So he was the strongest player statistically, although you got to say just about everybody chimed in on Epsilon. Even Devilwalk had a couple big kills, including that double AK kill we saw from CT spawn into B.
Yeah, really, really good stuff coming in now. 16th round just starting up. The score is 11-4. If you're just joining us, you're watching Dreamhack Summer 2013. Epsilon playing 10. And the winner of this match is going to be facing up against Curse. And the winner of that match is going to be moving on in the groups. So there's a lot on the line here. It's either, well, for the loser of this team is going to go home. So.
Yeah, so they're fighting for their tournament life here.
Yeah.
Both of them.
That is exactly what it's at. It looks like they might come up the middle here. Asmo defending, but he has to run. Oh, that grenade is so good. And Asmo's going to get the headshot. That grenade did a lot of damage, and he's still not going down. This is a really, really smart play from him. They're in the bomb site, but he's going to come out here, gets a double. Might almost get a third then, but not quite. What can he do? This round already falling quickly apart for Epsilon, but it's back to a 2-on-2.
That's a huge turnaround. Flusha and Centrus just got 2 of the fastest kills in a 3v4, and that was really, really quick and impressive. They just completely turned around there.
We need to play that round in slow motion to like analyze exactly what happened, because what Asmo did then was beautiful. Like getting the grenade as they all run into it, gets a headshot, gets another one. That should be the round over in a pistol round, and it just wasn't. Epsilon, I can't believe what I just saw.
Something to also add is that is the same pistol round Epsilon ran against Curse.
Yeah.
So, you know, 10 could have, not just could have, they should have been expecting that. They should have been aware. Yeah. They should have been watching in that game. I'm not sure if they were.
Yeah. That grenade.
GK Mantis gets taken out there. It looks like it's definitely going to be another round for the Swedes here and Norwegian.
Yeah. The Swedes and one Norwegian indeed here. Asmo in the middle trying to see if he can get something done with the P250. It is a really powerful pistol, but not quite making it happen. I think you were saying earlier you thought maybe the P250 was a little bit too powerful. Again, especially in these anti-eco rounds, sometimes we do see people getting some crazy headshots.
P250 is probably, it's okay now. You know, it was really powerful at one point.
Yeah, it definitely was, and I guess it's like it's starting to sort of, I wouldn't say it's rivaling the Glock, but it's getting up there. Like people are buying it more and more. There are players who actually prefer the P250 over the Glock as well, I've noticed. But it's sort of personal preference. Here we go, the 18th round coming up. The third one in the second half, and 10, they're still not buying here. They still have just the pistols that they have. Starbucks here with a deagle. Is he going to be able to get the shot? He's falling on back into the site. He wants some backup. QK Mantis is here, and there's the shot. Does a lot of damage onto Devilwalk, but he's not hitting the headshot, and that's what he needs. He will go down. And now where's Mantis at? Yeah, so
it's King Construction with his teammate. And, you know, they did get the bomb planted so quickly that it would be hard to see how Epsilon would not win this round. They could still easily get a couple more kills with how low some of the players are. Schneider just 18 health points. Devilwalk with 10. We'll see what 10's able to do. Schneider and JW picking up kills. Asmo gets a nice shot on Flesh. Second, that was a nice kill with Schneider as well. Still Devilwalk down to 10 health. We'll see if Struxy's able to pick up one more kill, or if Devilwalk might just opt to blow up with a bomb.
Yeah.
Who's going to try to make a run for it? It's not going to work out.
This is important because Struxy can probably pick up this weapon. So, I mean, in a bad situation, it's better than nothing. Is he going to find a weapon?
Nope.
Oh, no.
Not able to get a gun.
Oh, that would have been great, though. It's 14-4 now. 2 more rounds for Epsilon, and they end up knocking out 10 here. And I think 10 had more hopes for this tournament, and I think they had a lot of fans who were looking forward to them to do better. But online is different from LAN, and it's something that that just surprises a lot of teams, even if they've tried it before. it really is a different experience. And 10 not really up to the standard right now. And Nice not just yet, but they are a pretty new team. So we'll see what they could do maybe here. Asmo, Struxy going to get a kill. And Asmo doing some damage in the middle too. Grenade going to come on out. But we'll hit a little bit on JW. Epsilon, they need 2 more rounds. Can they find them? I mean, they have a lot of time to get in those 2 rounds.
And right now, Epsilon slowing down a little bit after losing most of JW's health and Schneider. Still at 4v1, still a very winnable round, but they want to kind of slow down a little bit, remeasure things, find out what they want to do. Looks like they are going to walk out of Banana, and they might be headed towards the A site. We'll see. JW is going to walk out of Window Room right now. He's going to be holding that middle area together with Centris, and it looks like they are going to head towards the CT spawn side of middle.
Yeah,
Asmo flashes himself, gets a kill though.
And trying to do some damage there, but there are 2 people waiting for him. He has to be really careful. He's getting help though. Mantis is coming in as well from the B-bomb side, so that's going to be a really good setup. But at the very same time, Epsilon deciding to go for the B-bomb side, and if they straight rush it now, but look at Mantis, he can hear them coming in here, and he's going to be rotating back, try and help out. I think it's Devil. Who's in that? UK Mantis is going to get 1 shot on. Flusher spraying on through, and it's going to be Sentries going down. Devil Walk, the sole survivor here in a 1-on-4, and he really wants to be able to put down the bomb. Are they going to let him? No, I don't think so. He's going to get down Mantis, and look at that spray, just quickly turning around. 1-on-3 now. I think he's going to be able to put down the bomb here. That's a huge win for Epsilon. Gives them a lot of money. Again, I mean, Devil Walk in an unwinnable situation doing exactly what he needs to do, I think. Yeah,
that was a smart play, just going for the bomb plant. There's no way he was going to win that round with just 5 seconds to go. Yeah. But he did get the bomb planted, and that added quite a bit of money in their bank accounts. Not that they would have had to save yet, but if this winds up getting a little closer, they lose a couple more rounds, it can be the difference between buying or saving.
Yeah. And Epsilon obviously needs to take this seriously, even though they're so far ahead. I mean, the last thing they want to do is start relaxing too much and end up throwing it away.
And they obviously want to close this out quickly. They want to win this game and then be able to focus on the next game. They don't want to spend all of their reserve energy, because it might sound ridiculous, but it takes a lot of mental focus to play a high-level game. So the longer it takes, the more drained you become.
Yeah, I think that's absolutely true. I mean, battle fatigue also true in esports, I guess, and it's something we've seen. I mean, the most grueling example in my mind of that was the SCA LAN, where Quantic fought all the way through the lower bracket and ended up fighting against NIP in the finals, and they just I don't think they had any more strength left. I'm not saying that Quantic would have beaten NIP if they had played fewer matches, but I think it was definitely a factor in how they played, especially in that second map. So a little bit unfortunate, but let's just see what will happen here.
Right now, Epsilon are walking up the middle. It looks like they are gonna... The bomb is still by T spawn, so it's still possible they would go for a fake, but it looks like they are gonna hit the A side. Asmo's gonna spot the first terrorist there.
Yeah, smoke.
It's gonna peek to deal some damage. But Epsilon are gonna push up the CT side of middle. We'll see. He's gonna peek with a flash. Ooh, he's gonna get taken out. Yeah. And it is a 2v4 right now.
It really is. Mantis coming through the smoke a little bit too quick. Will get taken down. Starvos coming in 1-on-4 here. Is there any reason why you should try and go for this right now? I mean, he just has an AK. I guess they don't want Epsilon to go up to 14 or 15 rounds, but at the same time, that was clearly going to be like throwing an AK.
He definitely should have saved. I mean, there really was no conceivable way he was going to win that round. But at the same time, when you're about to face a game point, it's hard to say to yourself that you should be saving, because at the same time, if that 1 in a million round happened where you were able to get those 4 kills, it would be such a big difference. But obviously, if you go by the numbers, he should have saved that weapon.
Yeah, I guess that's one of the comes down to individual mentality. Let's see what they could have happen. Asmo taking some damage in the middle. CLY going to push aggressively up in the apartments here, but he's not going to find anyone just yet. I kind of want him to push on out here, because I'm pretty sure Sentries is actually coming in. Oh, here we go, and he will spot Sentries. That's a nice kill. Took some time, but there we go. Asmo looking into the smoke, and Starvos over here just has a Mag 10 in hand, so we're not really going to be able to find anyone just yet, but they are coming for him slowly. And Mantis is also here. Starvos, is he going to be able to get the kill here on Devil Walk? Oh, what a shot! But he gets dropped down afterwards. Mantis dropped by JW, and now it's a 3-on-3, and the B-bomb site is completely open here. Asmo is going to be the first one in, and they're also going to have someone flanking, but this is a really tough situation for 10. They don't have any kits, and the bomb goes down. There's Flusher with the catch shot on Asmo as he actually jumped in. CLY coming in here and will get the kill, but he's 1-on-2. Bomb is ticking away. He has no kit. He has to go for it quickly here. And Epsilon, they could surely just draw out here. They don't even have to challenge him.
Yeah, it really is next to the impossible round for CLY. He gets taken out. It's going to be a 16-5, excuse me, a win for Epsilon. They're going to be moving on to play Curse for a spot in the playoffs. And 10, the German scene, once again, unfortunately, going to be heading home with a disappointing finish. Yeah,
a little bit unfortunate, but I mean, also, I guess, an opening for any Germans out there who feel like they could be a really strong LAN team in the future. It is about time Germany stepped it up and got that LAN team, I feel like. So I think it should be taken as an encouragement that there's still room in the German scene because, I mean, historically, we know that there have been some really strong German teams in the Counter-Strike scene going really, really far back, and also some strong organizations. So it should happen. It probably will happen at some point, but it wasn't at this Dreamhack. Epsilon, they're going to be moving on. Do you think this kind of performance coming out from them is something that's going to rattle Curse a little bit? They lost really rough to Curse, or to Copenhagen Wolves, so now they're going to be playing up against Epsilon that took a 16-5 victory.
Knowing most Americans' mindset, I think Curse are thinking they won the first time they're going to win, especially adding to the fact that they should have won the first pistol, and that was kind of robbed from them by the poor admin work.
Yeah.
I think they should be very aware that they could go out, and there's a strong possibility Epsilon plays very well and takes the game home. I think it's going to be a very close game, and that's going to be next on here. But before we go, we should watch all the highlights from this previous game. I believe we have quite a few of them.
Absolutely. Let's check it out. Oh, they're Struxy down in the tunnel, just waiting and coming up, getting a double kill. That's so important.
Next round is Flush's triple killing Banana.
Yeah.
This is the save round where he sprays them and Devil Walk finishes the last guy off with a pistol.
Devil Walk double kill by the B bomb site.
Those are the two nice AK headshots we were talking about.
Really quick there.
JW
that's
3 op kills.
Yeah, and I think we actually missed that on camera, the first 2 op kills. That was really impressive.
We actually have a slow-mo of that pistol round.
Oh my god, that's brilliant. So yeah, that's the stuff you don't get to see. That was the round that Epsilon should absolutely have lost. And I'm not going to say that that would have been the difference here because Epsilon were playing really well. But certainly would have been a lot closer if they had lost that pistol round. And I can't believe they made that comeback. So someone's going to need to make like a small clip or something on HLTV or somewhere else and just find out exactly what happened frame by frame. It is going to be the next match coming up. Curse playing Epsilon to decide who's going to be making it through for the groups. Copenhagen was already through. Is it going to be Curse or is it going to be Epsilon? It's all going to be up to the next match. So I guess we'll have a short break before we get on to the next one. So guys, stay tuned. Invite your friends. This is Dreamhack Summit 2013. My name is Anders and this is Lurpis, and we'll be back with the next match pretty soon.